Friends, second book of Kings, chapters 1, 2, and 3. And in it, we see like the passing of the baton, right, between Prophet Elijah and Elisha. But before we get into that, we see how, again, a king of Israel thinks that he is above the God of Israel. And he thinks just because he's the king, like he can do whatever he wants, right? And there's this occasion when he's injured. And instead of asking God, like, am I going to make it? Am I going to be okay? He sends his people to ask the prophet of a different God. Because again, for the longest, the people of Israel have been struggling with idolatry. And that upsets God. And so God sends his prophet Elijah, to declare a word that because you have turned to other gods, like, yeah, you will not make it out of this bed and you will surely die. And the king gets upset because who is this God that can determine if I live or die? Like, how dare he, right? And so pretty upset, he figures out who declared the word, and it's Elijah. So he sends 50 soldiers, and the captain is like, go bring him because he's accountable to me because I'm the king, right? And sure enough, Elijah sees those guys and is like, all right, if I am truly a man of God, then fire will come down and get rid of you. And it does happen, right? And so the king is pretty upset. He sends another battalion and they go, and again, very demanding, very like, how dare you speak against our king, right? And so they're very disrespectful in how they approach him. Same thing. They get burned with this fire from heaven. And so the king sends a third battalion, but this guy is way smarter. And what I think is very important here is the approach. So this captain recognizes that his earthly king doesn't have the ultimate authority. He recognizes that God is God, and that he is truly king. So he approaches Elijah with respect and humility. And because of that approach, his life is spared. And so, I think that's very important for us. How do we approach God when we approach God? Do we come with entitlement? Do we come with demands? Or do we approach him with humility and reverence? And that, my dear friends, makes a big difference.